Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck. Hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack. Starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack. Produced by Barry Laminack. Directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack. Featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
What's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Tuesday, May 21st, 2024. And this is episode number 795 of Barry on Deck. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the program. Hey, hello, hi, how are you? Sorry for the lateness. My bad, folks. Some things are unavoidable. Sometimes it's for a good reason. Today was one of those days, very long. I wish there was a way where I could be like, yo, I thought about creating like some sort of what's going on with this bullshit? Uh-oh, what's happening here? Oh, that's crazy. Listen, if things get wild here, folks, for just a second, I apologize. Oh, this is getting weird. Uh-oh. I have no idea what I have done. I thought about... Oh, I got... Donna, you the best! We are actually up and running on the Book of Faces. We are actually doing it over there. In fact, 2 people are watching. Hello, 2 people on Facebook, if that is your real names. I don't think that's their real names. I didn't know how to do like a thumbnail photo thing. I got to figure that out yet. But I did remember part of the reason why there was some delay because it's still new to me setting all that up. So it takes a little bit of time. But that is not the reason why I was damn near 35 minutes late. It didn't take me 35 minutes to figure out how to go live on Facebook. But you are the best, my sweet, sweet Donna, for reminding me. The reason I was late, so late, so very, very late. Yo, what up, Rob? Had a phone call, a meeting, if you will, a convo, a very good conversation. Oh, Donna, I like your logo on Facebook. Oh, look at this. Here it says, Donna says, here we are, love where you live. Ashley Herbert Real Estate. Where is that? What is that? How did that happen? How'd you do that? That's pretty neat. I got to see what's going on over there. Anyways, my bad. Squirrel moment. Oh, it was a mistake. I was like, what's going on there? There's like alerts. There's a lot to learn about the Book of Faces. Cause I can add, a title and I can add a description, but that's it. I don't know yet how to. Does it even show if you go to Facebook, does it even show a damn? I don't know. I'll look later, but that's not important. What's important is why I was late. And the reason I was late. So how to put this without jinxing it and giving too much away. Your boy has been keeping his ear to the streets and keeping his eye. Got my cat eye on some things. In an effort to stay engaged. In an effort to stay engaged with the local entertainment biz here in town. And what I mean by that is your boy's been actively watching the job market in radio and TV. And I'll be very generic here in how I speak. So I sent a resume out for an opening in the field. We'll just keep it very generic and say in the radio, television / media field. Sent a resume out earlier this week. Well, I guess we'll just say recently, because I don't know if it technically been this week. Anyways, got an initial call / conversation that occurred very, very high level. So not a reason to even get excited, right? Like I'm not even like, oh my God, you guys, oh my God. It was just very much hey, and it was kind of like the recruiter thing, but it was like, hey, this looks good. If they're interested, let's do this. But it was a start because I have sent resumes for other openings and nothing, not a zilch, no response, no nothing. So this was cool, but I needed to answer it and have that discussion because Lord knows just ignoring it or not. Oh, sorry, I gotta, it was necessary. So had to take the call and I didn't want to rush it because those calls don't come all that often, especially in this business, in media, entertainment, and yeah. So took the call. It was good. Answered some questions. I think I did all right. And yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see where it goes, if it goes anywhere. But had to do it. Unfortunately, had to. One of those things, unavoidable. My bad. And I wish there was a way. I wish there was a way where I could. By the way, is my mic low? It looks like my levels are kind of down. If it is, let me know. I can pump this up over here. Oh yeah, look at that. It's like is that too loud there? When I start screaming, it'll get louder. But I wish there was a way where I could kind of let you guys know, either with other than making, like I have to make a slide, so to speak, and I can put that on Twitch, but there's really no way to do that on YouTube or as we go forward on Facebook, other than maybe like putting up a video that just loops and just clicking go live and just letting it run until I go live. Because sometimes I know, all right, I'm just running behind and I should be ready in 10, 15 minutes. And then sometimes like what happened there, or if I have a meeting that runs late, or if I have that phone call, I have no idea. So this was one of those days, but there's just really no way for me to know, unfortunately. And I don't have a co-host. I don't have a producer. There's no way for me to convey that. I mean, I guess I could tweet it out or post on the Discord for those of you that are on the Discord or the Patreon, but there's just no way to get it out to the masses. There's no easy or good way, I should say. There's just, doggone it, there's no easy way, you know? So, my bad again. Apologies for the lateness. It was not my intention to do that to you guys. I promise. Hold on, let me get this squared away. Why is that? Okay, close that. All right. So this is pointless over there. All right, so yeah, we're good. Let's get it started. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. Jared said, just tell us. We won't tell anyone. I don't want to jinx it. I definitely don't want to jinx it. And I'll tell you why. Jared, I'll give you a great example of jinxing it. And this happens all the time. I mean, literally, and this sounds silly, but I swear to God, I can chronicle this happening in my life 1,000 times, okay? And I shit you not. And it might just be something that's mental that I kind of pay attention to. But this happens a lot. All right. So I'll give you an example of the most recent time that it happened, and then a few other examples of times that it's happened. All right. So the most recent time that it's happened, I was Dre said Barry on BPT. Shut up, Dre. What's up, bro? Hey, congrats, Brian Pettit. Tonight, he said tonight my son graduates from kindergarten. Oh, nice. Today he's heading to first grade. That's great, dude. That's really cool. So recently, doing the whole TV thing, I was feeling fat, nothing fit. I hadn't really lost weight yet. And so Nora and I were talking, and she was like, well, let's just go get you a couple of shirts and a new jacket. Let's get you a new sport coat and some new button ups that kind of stretchy, you know what I mean? And they're fit better, and they're actually breathable, so you don't sweat like a god darn pig on set. I was like, cool. And in my mind, I was thinking, as soon as I buy all this, something's going to happen to the TV show. Sport coat? Yeah. So I was like, and then I was like, don't be silly, Barry. That's not a real thing. That's not a real thing. You know what I mean? That doesn't exist, right? Those were just coincidences. Go buy some shirts and a new coat for TV, because those things that have happened in the past, those are coincidences. Because in my mind, this has always happened where if I'm doing something, or if I commit to it and I invest in it, it goes away. It has never failed. So I was hesitant to buy a bunch of new clothes for the TV show. And sure as shit, I bought a bunch of new shirts, I bought a new coat, and I shit you not, 3 weeks later is when Jerome was like, yeah, sorry, bro. 39's going in a different direction. What? Yeah. I mean, I literally bought 3 shirts, and literally in 3 weeks, I should have bought 18 shirts and I'd have had 18 weeks. I shit you not. Another time this occurred, when I was in jiu-jitsu, I was taking jiu-jitsu. I was doing jiu-jitsu, and I was rolling, and I was borrowing somebody's gi. And I was like, I was rolling in a used gi from somebody else, and I was rolling in like it was all just used shit, because I was just seeing if I liked it. And I told my wife, this is a long time ago, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy myself a gi, my own gi. And that's like, for those of you that don't know, in jiu-jitsu, they call it like the pajamas. It's like the karate outfit, if you don't know. It's just it's the pants and the little jacket, if you will. And then I was like, but if I do that, for some reason, I'm just either going to not go to jiu-jitsu anymore or something. And sure shit, I go out, I buy my own gi, and within 3 weeks, I stopped doing jiu-jitsu. As soon as I invested in Muay Thai gear, within a month, I had stopped doing Muay Thai. It happens every time. Every time. When I was really into golf, I had a bunch of, I had older clubs, went out and bought brand new clubs, stopped playing golf, just got busy, couldn't play anymore. It never fails, which is also why, chat, I have not bought any new equipment for this show. You're welcome. I have been wanting to buy a new mixing board, upgrade some of my equipment that I've had for 4 years. I mean, I don't need a new microphone, but I want to get a new boom arm because it's noisy as shit. This screen I have over here, I would like to get a different one. I want to upgrade the background and redo the studio, but I swear to God, clip this. As soon as I clean this office and redo this background and make it all nice and pretty and make this a whole new set, I swear to God, mark it, clip it, write it down. This show would be off the air within several months, 3 months, 2 months, whatever. But I promise you, if I did all that, the show would be gone in a matter of a month or two. I don't know why it always happens like that, but it does, which is why I've just held off buying anything new or doing anything for this shit. It's been very status quo because it's like, well, I'm not making any progress, but at least it's still here. You know? Amos said, other than the TV show, everything else sounds like you quit. No. The reason all those things went away was because other things got in the way. Right? Like other things picked up. I think for golf, I began to travel more because this was back in the day when I was still in IT with, so new underwear. Oh no, my dick will fall off. So yeah, like with golf, I ended up getting promoted or something like that because I was golfing like all the time. And then I ended up getting, oh, that's what it was. I was working as a painter in an apartment complex. And I would literally get off work. And I mean, I was in the same complex. So I would get off work. It was a minute was my commute. I would walk from the office to my apartment. And then I'd go play Twilight golf at, oh God, what was it? Was it Wedgwood off of 105? I got really, really into it. And then I bought clubs. I was ready to go, and then I left my wife and got a job in IT and started traveling and just never golfed again. So not quitting, just life got in the way. Shit happened. The thing with jiu-jitsu, oh, that's when I just, the cage door went away. So I was like, well, I'm certainly not going to keep doing jiu-jitsu. I don't need to train to learn the sport if I'm not covering it. It wasn't like a passion of mine. I enjoyed it, but Jared said, bought a new bicycle, stopped riding 3 months afterwards. FTK. Yep. Hashtag fuck them kids. Yep. Dandy Dan said, dang, Barry, with that luck, you should buy some clothes for unemployment. You're a goddamn genius, Dan. You're a goddamn genius. What do poor people do? Whatever poor people do, I'm going to do that. And then maybe I'll stop being like broke. But there's a difference, right? I had to explain that to somebody. Oh, when Jerry Wayne came over, when Jerry Wayne Longmire came over, Alex goes, we cry. I bought some new running shoes last month. They're still in the box. Amos goes, yeah, that's called quitting, my man. Sounds like the same excuses I make about the gym. Hey, man, don't tell me I quit. I've quit shit. I did not quit it for that reason. Okay? I have quit other shit, but that's not why. There's a difference between being poor and broke. Jerry Wayne, when he came over, we were sitting outside. He came over and we were hanging, you know, he came in, he's like, oh, come in. He Ubered over, he comes in and we're getting situated. I'm setting up, getting ready to do the patio show. He's sitting there and I'm trying to go live. I mean, he said, you need some socks and Crocs. Oh, you know what? Remember I used to do shoe checks? I don't do them anymore, but this is what I roll around in now, memesters. I don't even put shoes on anymore. I'm like, what? Which I feel bad because then Nora comes home and sees me in slippers. And I'm sure she's like, oh, get a goddamn job already. I was like, ugh. She came home from work and she's like, how was the show? I was like, oh, it was a lot of fun. I was like, how was work? She was like, not fun. I was like, God damn. mean, I didn't mean, never mind. Shit, why did I say that? Why did I say that? Yo, Homer Astros fan, thank you for the 100 bits, buddy. Appreciate it. Oh, and these are nice too. These are like memory foam slippers. I don't even know who makes these. Oh, Rock Dove. I don't know. Yeah, Rock Dove. Although my fat ass gave him Alzheimer's because the memory foam is not remembering that it was foam. My fat ass done gave him Alzheimer's. So they're definitely flattened out quite a bit. Yo, what up, Ian? What the hell was I telling you? Oh, so Jerry Wayne comes over and what is this gonna do? All ears where? What the hell's that mean? I don't even know what that means. Yeah, they are comfortable, Dan. They definitely are comfortable. Hey, what up, Chan? Holy shit, we got a Chan sighting, everybody. You know how long it's been since Chan's been here? Oh, Donna said all ears. Where? I said, what? All ears? I didn't say all ears. I said memory foam. Did I say all ears? I didn't mean to say all ears. If I did, it's memory foam. What up, Clarence? Good to see you, buddy. So, Jerry Wayne's over. We're on the back porch. I'm trying to get the damn show. Remember, I was having problems, technology, typical stuff. And Jerry goes, hey, I got a question for you, man. I was like, yeah, what's up, buddy? He goes, kind of looks around. He goes, what does your wife do? I go, huh? He goes, what does your wife do, man? Oh, Donna said, no, I'm all ears. Oh, because of the slippers. You want some. Oh, they're, yeah, I don't know. They're called Rock Dove, Donna. They're super comfy, but yeah, they're called Rock Dove. I don't know where she got them. She got them for me for like Christmas or something. But Jerry Wayne goes, what does your wife do? I was like, she's a nurse. Why? He goes, this is a nice ass house. I was like, no. I was like, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. She's, you know, she does well. She definitely does well. But, no, this house is a product of smart financial management back when I worked in IT and she was a nurse and we both had good, well-paying jobs. And back when I was a good contributing financial member of this relationship, I was like, bro, we bought this lot back in like 2004 and paid cash for it. And then we built the house back over a decade ago. And yeah, so like, no, we had put a bunch down because of the equity on our home. And so I was like, don't get it twisted. Like what we're paying for this home versus what it's worth is definitely nowhere near the same because we were very smart with our money. I was like, I was a contractor for Halliburton way back when, 10, 11, 12 years ago. And at one point, my first year working for them, I made $250,000. He was like, what? I was like, yeah, bro. Like that first year I was an independent contractor and, yeah, I was making over 100 an hour and our bills at the time, we were living in a different house. And I think our mortgage, including taxes, insurance, and everything, was like $900. He's like, no shit. I was like, yeah. So I'd make my house note in a day. Just me. I'd work 9 hours. That was the house note. He goes, oh my God. I was like, yeah. So with all that, we were just like, what do we do? We'd always wanted to live in this neighborhood. We bought the lot. We paid cash. Well, we paid it off in like 3 months. So I was like, no. Yeah, listen. We were just really, really smart with our money. I used to be a real estate agent. So, yeah. Don't worry. She's not like some, super millionaire woman. We were just smart. We were very smart with what we did and how we did it in order to be able to get into this house. He was like, oh, that makes sense. So I was like, yeah. So there's definitely a difference between being poor and being broke. You can have nice shit and still be broke. That is a fact. No, Jared said this house is a product of laundering money for Jenny. That'd be the other way around. She'd be laundering money from me. That's true. Flip said you should do only feet. Nah, bro, nobody wants to see my Fred Flintstone feet. Alex did smart financial decisions, and now Barry does crack. No, I don't do crack. I don't do crack. Jared, I wouldn't, to report them, my responsibility as an auditor. Have no fears, Donna. Have no fears. Everything I have done is above board. Everything I have done is above board. I live by one code in my life. The reason I am so honest, the reason why I am very honest on my taxes. I claim all the money I make as an independent contractor. I don't cheat on my taxes. I don't lie on my taxes. I don't do any of that. And the reason is I am scared to death to go to jail because I know I would not last in jail. I would not make it as a prisoner, as a convict. I absolutely would not. I cannot afford. I don't want to be a bitch. I don't want to be a woman in jail. So I cannot afford to. So I have to be on the up and up always. Always. I can't have that come back to me. So yeah, no. Flip said federal prison. You're good. No, I don't want to risk it, Flip. I don't want to risk it because they still put you in the county before they put you in federal. I don't want to go to the county. No thanks. Yo, what up, Rare Candy? Good to see you. Look at Rare Candy coming in. Rare Candy said, message deleted by moderator. JK, I love you, Mary. Wait, what did it say though? Why did it say message deleted by moderator? I want to see what it said now. Where did it go? Oh, I guess it was a fake one. Oh, gotcha. That's funny. Oh, that's super funny. Brandon Gary. Hey, what's up, Brandon Gary? Good to see you, bro. Brandon Gary said, same, bro. My ass is too cute to be in jail. Yeah, first of all, my hands are too soft and supple. My hands are way too soft and supple for jail. Nope. Can't do it. My dad was in federal for like 6 years. Oh my God, D-Motto, what'd he do, bro? Bro, what'd he do? Alex said I can make a call, Barry. You'll have protection. Oh, damn. Look at Alex. Alex, I didn't know you had it like that, bro. I didn't know you had it like that, Alex. All right, y'all, we got to get this show started. We got to get rolling. We got shit to discuss. Good and bad. We're getting to it all. The bad being, we got to talk about Framber and what happened last night. Jesus Christ. Lord, what was that? Tony said he brought Nimata into this world. Ain't nobody locking up somebody for bringing Nimata into this world. Oh, false tax preparation? Damn. That's crazy. I kind of want to know, like, did he, like, was it just once or was it like over and over and over? I kind of want to know that. I kind of want to know. Flip said, you're a good storyteller and funny. The sisters won't get you, but you will be someone's pet. Yeah, see, I don't want to do none of that. I don't want to do none of that. No, thank you. I don't want to be nobody's pet. Oh, you might have said over and over for years. Oh, yeah, we'll see. That's the thing. I know people. I'm not going to name names. I'm not no snitch.
But I know people that are like, man, I ain't paying no taxes. They ain't never gonna come after me. I'm like, bro, you make too much money to be doing that. You make way too much money to be saying that. Jared said Barry just wants to know how many strikes until he gets to prison. I swear to you, bro, I don't do that. I know better, man. That's the biggest downfall of most white collar criminals, is assuming that you can outfox and outsmart the IRS. It never fails. Go back and look at every rich criminal, and they always get busted for the same thing: taxes. And the most famous one is Al Capone. Al Capone probably would have got away with shit, but he didn't pay his taxes. Barry's not going to be no one's prison bitch. Exactly. I'd hang myself first. Ain't nobody running a train on my booty. I'm not doing that. Jared said, Barry just wants to know how many. Oh, no, I already read that. Bleep the Mavs. Yeah, half of the major guys in the mafia got taken down because of taxes. Exactly, Clarence. You gots to know. You gots to know. Gots to be smart, man. All right, so we got a ton to get to. I got to go find it, but we're going to talk about college football. EA Sports' College Football 25, the video game. They have released the trailer and the covers. So we'll get into that. We'll talk some NBA basketball. Eastern Conference Game 1 kicks off tonight. Eastern Conference Finals, I should say. Western Conference kicks off tomorrow, so we'll dive into that a little bit. We'll talk a little bit Astros. NBA All-Defensive Team has been released. Some surprises there. We'll get into some non-sports as well. Just a whole shebang. We'll get into all kinds of stuff. And OTAs have begun, which means we get a bunch of silly shit. It's one of the biggest things that drives me absolutely insane about sports and media is these kinds of moments, and by moments I mean periods in sports, right? So like in baseball, it's when pitchers and catchers report. In football, it's OTAs or whatever, off-season workouts. But it's when like they had a press conference and I saw it. I was doing stuff I saw where, the Texans had a press conference, for example, and they're asking D'Amico Ryans, well, what are your expectations for this season? I mean, what are we doing? What are we really doing? How lame are you as a media member? Yo! Catastrophic sigh. I don't know if I said that right. Catastrophic sigh. Thank you for the follow. Catastrophic sigh, if that is your real name. Appreciate the follow. That's the shit that drives me nuts, though, is like, oh my gosh, it's OTAs. Let's have a press conference and ask the hard-hitting questions. What are your expectations for the season? I just really want a coach to be like, I mean, have you seen us? I don't expect shit, okay? We're the Jets. I don't give a shit if we have Aaron Rodgers. He's 87 years old. Have you seen his broke ass? We're the Jets, bro. I don't expect shit. Like, that's what I want. But no, we got to hear these lame-ass media members that ask the same lame-ass questions. No one can ask good questions. Rarely do we get, even seasoned vet guys will throw out softball questions at the beginning of the year at times like this. Oh, what'd you think of Stephon Diggs in his first OTA? He said, oh, I thought he stretched really good, but I really liked the way he did his fuck side bends. Yeah. Oh man, his arm circles. Oh God, amazing technique on his big arm circles need work, but his small arm circles, amazing. Holy crap, amazing. Yeah. His sit-ups, they lacked a little force and momentum on the up, but his sit, oh man, his sit was amazing. But his up, we're gonna work on his up. Like, what are we doing? Why even have a press conference from OTAs? What did anyone get from that bullshit? Why did we just waste everybody's time? The only thing we really got from it, the only thing that came of it was they asked about Tank Dell. You know what we could have got? We could have just got an email. We could have just got a press conference, or we could have just got a damn selfie from someone with a text and been like, hey, everybody in the media and fans all around the world, just wanted to let you know, Tank Dell's doing good. He officially worked out today with the team and blah, 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 blah. Like, but we don't need a bunch of needy, egotistical media members, yours truly included, sitting in a room going, D'Amico, my question is so important. I had a question. What did you think about CJ Stroud? Oh, I thought he looked really good throwing a ball in shorts and a tank top to Stephon Diggs with nobody covering him. Man, super impressed by that. What are we doing? Ask D'Amico why Steven Nelson called him Milk Dud. Probably because of his head. That would be my question. Alex said we need D'Amico sound. Roll the audio. I'm not giving you any D'Amico sound or any D'Amico audio because it's probably all shit. Other than the Tank Dell thing. And you know what I could do there? I could read you the quote, which takes 2 goddamn seconds. Happy for Tank to get back out there. He went through a very tragic situation. We're just happy that he's here. Happy that he's back out being able to do what he loves doing, and that's playing football. It's fun to see him running around, being the same player he's been before, making plays and being a dynamic player for us. Everyone's excited to see Tank. That could have been a goddamn tweet. But no, we had to put together an entire press conference for this shit. I guarantee you go to YouTube and look up D'Amico Ryan press conference. There's going to be 1,000 YouTube videos of people recapping the press conference. And do you know what you're going to get from it? Absolute shit. Absolute garbage. You're not going to learn anything new about this team. What did you think about the chemistry between CJ Stroud and Stephon Diggs? I mean, bro, just swallow your tape recorder, swallow your phone, your pencil. Some of you probably still use typewriters. Jesus Christ. I hope you run over yourself with your own car. I really do. Not kill yourself, but like injure your leg. Maybe snap an ankle. Good God, it just drives me crazy. It's such a stupid ass waste of time. Here we go. Yeah, exactly, Alex. Donna said, Alex, this isn't 97.5 or any other 610 or 790 or even ESPN, the TV station, or the KHOU or ABC 30. They all do it. Everyone's there. Every member of the media in this town was there today. And I promise you, if they would have sent me a credential and been like, hey, Barry, this is Sally, credential giver over at the Texans PR office. We wanted to invite you out to OTAs. We're going to have a press conference, and we'll give you first opportunity to ask D'Amico Ryans any question you want. Can we count on you? Will you RSVP? I would be like, hey, Sally, hell no. Why would I go to this? It's a waste of time. I'll be there after a preseason game. I'll be there when we can get actual information that we give a shit about. And even then, preseason games are But an OTA? What are we doing? So let's go look on YouTube. Texans. Let's see. OTA. recap. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. They're out everywhere already. Gotta have content, boys. Gotta have content. There's videos. Stroud connects with Nico Collins at OTAs. Oh, wow. Really? I hate us. I do. I hate us. I hate media. And not just like I love Jerome. Jerome's like my dude. What I really hate is I hate a lot of these fanboy, fan blogger bullshit dudes that I'm going to say this, and this is going to really sound bad, but I don't give a fuck because I don't hate this dude, but I've never cared for him. He's a pompous, arrogant dude. I mean, we've never had a crossword. I never talked to the guy, but there's a bunch of Jake Asmans running around that just drive me fucking insane. They just care more about their content and having content, which, don't get me wrong, it's important. But like, bro, no one gives a fuck that you recorded CJ Stroud throwing a pass or Aaron Rodgers throwing a pass, and then you throw up your short and I got 30,000 views of that. Well, good, but that's not important. Give us something of fucking value. Either make it funny or entertaining or important, but not what you're putting up, not him specifically, but guys like him. It doesn't fucking matter. It's not important. No one gives a fuck. Drives me insane. I got to look at Tank Dell back putting in work at Houston Texans OTAs, and it's him just running drills. Oh, he's putting in work, is he? Well, thank God. OTA Day 2 highlights. What highlights are we getting from an OTA? Fuck me. I'm so angry right now. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I get so worked up about this dumbass shit? Look at this. This is YouTube right now. This is YouTube. OTA updates. Why do we need OTA updates? For what? Texans OTAs. Wow, look at that. You got clips of Tank Dell walking and guys fucking stretching. Oh my God. Wow. I can't believe it only got 184 views. Why is that? That's a goddamn Travis Shamockery. How come this video of guys stretching and walking only got 184 views? I'll never understand it. These goddamn fickle fans. This is just ridiculous. All this work this fan blogger put in for 184 views. This is ridiculous. Here's one. CJ Stroud drops a dime to Joe Mixon. No one's there. It's just the two of them. And he dropped a dime. And it only got 104 views. Why? Obviously, that's old. Donna, it's going to be a long season. No, it's not. Because once we get into the season, Donna, it's going to be great. There's going to be so much to talk about. Because either way, this team is going to take off and roll through the NFL, and the storylines are going to be captivating and amazing, and it's going to be crazy. Or all of these expectations are not going to be met, and those storylines are going to be fascinating and interesting, and the heartbreak of an entire city. And either way, there's going to be tons of things to be interested in and read about and watch. It's either going to be pandemonium and success, or it's going to be devastation and heartbreak. But either way, this season is going to be fascinating. But goddamn, OTAs? What are we doing? I don't know. What happened? I blacked out. Shit, what happened? Woo, did the show start? All right. Blacked out for a second. I don't know what happened. Whew. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I was like, I don't know. We started the show, and I was talking about sending out a resume, and then I just, why is all this stuff on the screen? That's weird. Whoa, okay, let's get this show rolling. Let's get going here. Dave's, said Barry's on a heater today, and I'm about it. I don't even know what happened. What are you talking about? I don't know. John Dorier said, shit, I'm late. Bro, I didn't even start the show until 2:40. How the fuck are you late? Ericson does, what's up? Eric said Sally Credential Giver sounds like a good person, but she is going to tell you to F off when you want access for the season. I mean, I don't really need access for the season. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be a fascinating season, to be sure. But I don't really need access to give opinions. My job isn't to go and get sound bites, right? People that need access are reporters. I'm not a reporter. I would be what would be called a pundit. I think that's right. God damn it. Now I got to go out and Google define pundit. Well, I think pundit might be pushing it. Yeah, pundit might be pushing it. They define pundit as an expert in a stop right there. Full stop. Not a pundit. It says an expert in a particular subject or field who is frequently called on to give an opinion about it. Now that's so yeah. I would be called upon to give an opinion about this subject to the public. So in that regard, I am a pundit. But that is the definition of a pundit, an expert in a field who is frequently called upon to give opinions about it to the public. So, yeah. In that regard, that's what I do. And I don't need access to the locker room or, Chan, you shut your whore mouth. Chan said clown, maybe. No, I don't need, I don't need to get in there and interview the players or the coach or, I mean, I've done that and it's, when you first do it, it's cool if you've never done it and you get into the field or whatever. But my job is to give opinions and rant and make it funny or try to at least, and make people angry or happy or laugh. But my job is to evoke emotion and to give opinions. So I don't need credentials or I just got to watch the game and, know what's going on and then give opinions. And this is why I always say, when people always say, well, you don't know shit about football, you never played. But I don't have to have played the sport to have an opinion. Opinions are easy to have. You don't have to be an expert. If I'm trying to have an opinion on, or break down a play, that's one thing. But even then, you can study and learn. I mean, I don't believe Lance Zierlein ever played in the NFL. He's pretty damn good at that. Of course, his dad coached, so that helps. But there's plenty of guys that learn. You don't have to have played, especially to give an opinion. Hey, what up, Sensei Bullrock? Good to see you, brother. Welcome in. So no, I don't need credentials, even if she is mad at me. It never held me back at ESPN anyways. We were in the doghouse with them forever. We could never get credentials there. They basically shut out everybody except 610 forever. So it never mattered to us anyways. Besides, truth be told, you go to a Texans game and sit in press row. That sumbitch is way at the top of the stage. You can't see shit. It looks like little ants running around. You might as well watch that sumbitch from the Goodyear blimp. It is, when I say the top of the stadium, it is the very top. I'd rather watch the game from home. You can see way better. Now, the only cool thing about it there is you can actually see the plays develop. It's like you get the all 22. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a zoomed out version of a play where it's like an overhead view where you see, spoiler alert, all 22 players on the field at the same time. So you can kind of see like, he's open. Oh, he missed him. Shit like that. But you're just so high up. It's just, if you're trying to watch a game and somewhat enjoy it while you cover it, that's me. I'm still a fan of the team. I want to enjoy it, and I can do both. I can watch it, take notes, give opinions, and enjoy the game at the same time. But not in that place. Jared said, you ever find your custom red Hank Dale jersey? No, not yet. Maybe I'll just have one made. I just should have her bootleg one made. Just call it Tink Dill. That's so funny. Whoever said that yesterday, was it Jim on Sports? That's funny. All right, let's get into this. Let's get to shit. I made my slides. I downloaded them. I just didn't put them in the, I don't know what I'd call that, the hopper. I don't know what that's called. Hey, while I'm doing this, let me remind you that tomorrow is a Wednesday. And no, it's not the last Wednesday of the month. But the last Wednesday of the month is next Wednesday. And hopefully, my boy Trey will be in for another edition of Trey on Deck on the Barry on Deck on the patio. And if you're new to the program and don't know what that is where my good buddy Trey Tutson, a hilarious stand-up comic, joins me on the show, and he and I sit on my back patio and we drink whiskey. Well, sometimes he drinks other stuff, tequila or whatever, vodka. I drink mainly whiskey and scotch sometimes. But we drink alcohol, smoke cigars, and just talk shit. Very little sports, if any. But we talk about life. We talk about comedy. Whatever. No lean, Dubs. We don't drink any lean. We probably should, but we don't. So yeah, that'll be next Wednesday. Tomorrow, however, I have booked a guest for the program. Tomorrow, if he doesn't back out on me at the last moment, as he has done so previously, joining me on the program tomorrow. Hold on. Joining me on the program tomorrow will be a returning guest. Dustin Sims will be joining me on the program tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Back again like he never left, Dustin Sims. I've been trying to get him back on the show. You guys really enjoyed him being here prior. He told a bunch of hilarious stories. We've been trying to make this happen several times, but schedules have not aligned. But Dustin will be back tomorrow. We're going to sit out on the patio. He's a big whiskey guy. He's a cigar guy. So we have finally, last couple times, he's either been back in Alabama or things have just not aligned. So he is in town. In fact, he lives here now in Houston. So we will be on the patio, drinking whiskey, smoking cigars. It's probably going to get pretty crazy. Dustin is a fantastic storyteller. This dude lives one of the craziest lives I've ever witnessed and seen and heard. You don't want to miss this show. It's going to be hilarious and wild. So tune in tomorrow. It's going to be fantastic. So don't miss it. I got a custom Arlen Hank Hill jersey. Oh, nice. Arlen High. Oh, that's pretty cool. Eric said it's like the alternate way to watch the NFL games on Amazon Prime. Yes, exactly. Is there going to be a Memorial Day show? Good question, Alex Villanueva. Probably not. And the reason would be my wife is probably off for the day. And so, with Nora being off, I'll probably take off as well. Hell, I think she might be off the whole week. Honestly. Because I think I don't know. Good question. But no, I doubt very seriously we'll have a show on Monday the 27th. Just because Memorial Day. And she's, I think, off as well. Well, obviously she's off. Most places are closed. I don't believe that she'll be working. So I'll just say this. If she's working, I'll work. If she's off for the holiday, I will be off for the holiday. So most likely no show. So there you go. Don't you know? Barry, correct me if I'm wrong, but did you have Dustin on last year? I did indeed, sir. I did indeed. That's what I was saying. A lot of folks really enjoyed. Alex said barbecue at Barry's house. Let's go. Yeah, I'll boil you some steak, bro. You ain't had any steak until you've had my boiled steak, man. Ain't nothing like a good old boiled steak from Barry. Barry's boiled steaks. Hey, new restaurant idea. Who wants to invest? Oh, we need to check on my GoFundMe. I feel like I'm the only one that really got a kick out of that yesterday. And that's okay. I don't mind. I don't even give a shit if you guys didn't think it was funny. It was hilarious to me. Let me find it. Barry cookout on the deck. No, sir. No, sir. Search across my channel. Haha, I can do that. Dustin Sims. Search. Why? I don't even put the damn episode. That's so stupid. What a dumbass. Yeah, he joined me. Gosh, when did I post this? I don't even remember when I posted this video, but that was back when I had a Band-Aid on my cheek. Here is, I'll post the link to the video or to the previous interview in all of the chats. I don't even know if anybody's on Facebook. I doubt it. Facebook is dry and arid right now. It's okay. Slowly build up over there. One viewer. It's either me or Donna. One of the two. I think it might be me. It's all right. No problema. Slowly but surely we'll get it up. No. That was the Dustin Sims interview. Oh, what? Let's go. Let's go. Jenny will invest. Yeah, Dustin, when did I post this interview? It doesn't show. That's weird. YouTube doesn't show. But yeah, it was sometime previously. He has been on before, so he will be back again on the show. Donna said, oh, I was at HEB earlier, about a dozen cage eggs in your honor. Thank you, Donna. Thank you so much, sweetie. Our last donation was 23 out. We raised $15. Donna donated $5. Total Dallas donated $5. And Demata donated $5. That is so fantastic. You guys are the best. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with this $15. It was just shenanigans and tomfoolery. But now I've got to take $15 and I'm not going to spend it on anything. I guess I got to donate it to something. I don't know what to do with it. I guess I'll find an actual, real, legitimate GoFundMe on the site and donate it to that. Because what an asshole would I be to take that $15 and be like, I'm going to buy cigars with it or some bullshit like that. So I'll donate it to an actual and real GoFundMe. Donna said donate it to Zoe's. I'll just find one on here, Donna. That'll be easy. That way nobody can say, well, you didn't do it. I'll just donate it on here. So, Huevos Rancheros. Mark said, Barry, I was informed yesterday that I'm rich. Oh, nice. You were, huh? I can just buy you a dozen eggs. Very cool. Donna, remind me to tell you my thoughts on Zoe's. She does a lot of fantastic things, but unfortunately there was a reason that you just remind me. It's not terrible, but there was some follow through issues that I felt like lacked. Yeah. So yeah, but not saying that she doesn't do fantastic and great things, but yeah, just just remind me and I'll tell you about it. So yeah, I'll just donate that to another GoFundMe. Let's see. I didn't want to, but you made me. I used your promo code. Oh, you did? Nice. Very nice. I like, by the way, if you're a member of Patreon, get that off the screen. If you're a member of Patreon, I have posted on the Discord. If you're not on the Discord, let me know, and I will either send it to you. If you're a Patreon member and you're not on the Discord, but you're still a Patreon member, I will send it to you. If you want tickets to this Saturday's show at Hop Scholar Ale House, I got a comedy show that I produce. The hilarious Mickey Housley is headlining. Nathaniel Amador is coming back again. It's his second appearance on the Hop Scholar stage. Super funny dude. He has been killing it around town. He's bumping up to slowly becoming a headliner. That's how good he's getting. And of course, I always MC the show. So it's an hour and a half show, and in an effort to boost sales because of Memorial Day, it's a little bit slower. Plus the storms slowed everything down. But I thought, you know what? We were going to do a discount, but then things picked up a little bit. So we kind of backed off of that just to see. But I thought, oh, hell no. I'm still going to do a discount for the deckheads, specifically my Patreon members. Because why not? That's another perk of being a Patreon member. So I created a discount code for Patreon members only. I posted it on the Discord. It saves you $5 per ticket. So if you buy 2 tickets, 3 tickets, 4 tickets, it's $5 off per ticket. So, yeah, go use it. And if you already bought tickets, which Mark G had already purchased tickets, and Robert likes beer, the king of the deckheads, had already purchased tickets. So I went in to the Eventbrite thingy and just refunded them. Mark bought 2 tickets and Robert bought 2 tickets. So I just refunded them $10. Just sent it to you. So Mark, you should have gotten a refund notice. It should have sent it to you. Let me know if it did not, but it should have, sir. Because it sent me a notice saying your refund had been processed. So good on you, sir. Good on you. Oh, I absolutely had to do that. So you think I'm going to let you pay full price when all the other damn dirty deckheads get $5 off? I would never do that to you, Mr. G. Never. RLB, member of Cisco's Deckhead drinking team? Yes, sir. Oh, Mark said, yes, it did. Thanks, buddy. Absolutely. Absolutely, Home Slice. Yes, Cisco, member of Cisco's Deckhead drinking team. That is correct, sir. And he can put them down. Yeah. Mark said you could have taken the $10 and bought a dozen eggs. I could have bought more than a dozen, sir. I could have bought 3 dozen. And like a big Reese's egg, probably. Anyways. All right, let's get into some sports. Boy, I really sounded like AJ right there. Sports. Oh, I had a bad flashback there. All right, here's the sports headlines for the day. First one's a biggin. Victor Wembanyama is the first rookie to make all defensive first team. Not just the all defensive team. The all defensive first team. That is a big deal. He became the first player in NBA history to make the league's all defensive first team as a rookie. League announced the teams on Tuesday. He appeared on 98 of the 99 ballots cast. How do you not put him on your ballot at all? Right? Like that's the $1 million question. What dumbass left him off. Let me open up the, hold on. Let me open this up here. Let's look at the ballots, shall we? You're damn right we shall. Tell me what to do. It's my show. There we go. Let's see. What up, McLovin? McLovin said, Barry, so are you saying tomorrow might be a drunk stream because Dustin looks like he can drink a lot? Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying. In fact, when he texted me, hey, are we going to do a Wednesday show? I said, yes. He goes, cool. I might get naked. And I was like, oh my God. Can't wait. Yeah, I agree, Chan. They should out the person that did it. That dumbass. Oh my God, what a dipshit. Like, seriously. What a dipshit. All right, so this, here you go. Who is this? Oh, other players receiving votes. Here you go. First place votes, second place votes, total points. So you could only get first or second place votes. So it was either first team or second team. There was no third team. Okay. So like Bam Adebayo got 95 votes, which you get 2 points for first place, 1 point for second place. So Rudy Gobert got all first place votes. There was no question Rudy Gobert was, wait, what? Oh, thank you, Dre. Appreciate that. Oh, that's why they followed. You had to wait a certain amount of time before you could spam the show. That's why they followed. Of course. Tell your mom I said hi. Yeah, so Rudy Gobert got 99 votes. Victor Wembanyama got 98. He got 12 second place votes and 86 first place votes. Oh, I'll get him. Let's see. Where is he? I'm sure Donna got him already too. No, I got him. Man. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Bitch. All right. All the mods are busy. Why do you even have a show? So yeah, Wembanyama got 98. Herb Jones got 93. And Anthony Davis got 91. So there's your order. And it just kind of goes like point totals. So top 5 are first team. And then, 6 through 10. No worries, Donna. 6 through 10 are second team. And then, everybody else. So second team was Alex Caruso, Jalen Suggs, Derek White, Jaden McDaniels, and Drew Holiday. And then you have everybody else, right? So you got Lou Dort, Kawhi, Chet, Jared Allen. Oh, Dylan Brooks got 2 votes. That was the only Houston player to get any votes. Look, now this is what's crazy, right? So Kevin Durant got a vote, Paul George got a vote, Jared Jackson, Dejounte Murray, Aaron Naismith, Brandon Podziemski, Bobby Portis Jr., and Miles Turner all got 1 vote. But I don't know. That doesn't necessarily mean that's the one. One of those was the vote that didn't, go to Victor Wembanyama. Because it could have been any of these guys that gave a second place vote or a first place vote to somebody else, right? So, well, I guess that would be the case, right? Not second place. So one of these cats that got a first place vote got Victor Wembanyama's vote, is essentially what it is. Huh. Oh, no. Because he didn't get a vote. Somebody didn't vote for him. That's what it is. Yeah, not a first place vote. Somebody didn't vote for him. which doesn't make any sense. What is this? The craziest part about it is Wemby was also on a really shitty team, which makes it even more impressive. Trey said wrong. It gave him the opportunity to shine. Look what Kmart did for the Rockets when they sucked. Yeah. I don't know if it gave him an opportunity to shine. Well, yeah. Yeah, you might be right. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, that's probably true because you get all the love, right? Everything runs through you. Although defensively, boy, that would, well, yeah, if your whole team is a sieve, you get more opportunities at the rim. Yeah, you're right, Dre. It does actually create more opportunities, especially defensively. What does this say? Catfish says a 7 extra 3.5s looks like a 10. That's funny. That's true. That is true. That is very true. So there you go. There's your first and second team. But Wemby getting second place in all this is a big deal as a rookie. It's going to be interesting to see, can this dude continue to live up to the hype? I think that's going to be the big thing. Can he continue to progress and continue to get better? Because, bro, his rookie year on a bad team, he looked really good. He started off great. There was a lull, and then he kind of settled in. And as Dre pointed out, he was not on a good team, and it gave him some opportunities, but it also, it can be frustrating, and you could lose focus. What I'm interested to see is what they put around him and how well he does and how well he adjusts and how well the league adjusts to him. And clip this, okay? Somebody clip this and save it in the vault, and let's put it in the annals, in the annals. Let's put it in the annals for later. Let's shove it in the annals and revisit it later. Because what we may have just seen last year might be the same thing that we saw but didn't know when Steph Curry came into the league. What we may be seeing with Victor Wembanyama might be a shift in how the league and teams play, both offensively and defensively. Wembanyama is that kind of guy. When Steph Curry came into the league essentially changed to a very much a 3-and-D kind of league. Steph Curry was that kind of shooter. Everyone wanted to shoot threes. Now, analytics had a lot to do with that. People were like, oh, wow. They learned that based on analytics, the three-point shot was just as good of a shot as a layup in many ways. Percentage-wise, you made less than you did mid-range, but because it was worth a point more, you were better off taking those threes. So what we may be seeing, and, we kind of saw it with Joel Embiid and, Jokic, but, man, what you might be seeing with Victor Wembanyama is kind of a pivot back to low post play. I'm not saying that the league is going completely back to big man low post play, because Wembanyama can absolutely shoot the three. In fact, let's look up his stats. I'd be willing to bet you if we could see like his shot charts and points in the paint and all that. it would tell the tale. But let's see. Let's see. Webb and Yama points in the paint. But we might be seeing a bit of a shift. I don't know. But, you know, the era of the big man came and went, right? I mean, the league was a big man's league. Well, the league was a big man's league for a while. And then it wasn't. You had Chamberlain and Russell and all these big men, right? Kareem, and then it became a small forward / shooting guard league where it was Jordan and Bird and Magic and Dominique and guys like that. And then it became a big man league again, and it was Shaq and Olajuwon and Ewing and Robinson and Duncan and Alonzo Mourning and I almost said Alonzo Highsmith. Alonzo Mourning, and I know I'm forgetting some others that weren't as good but still played. Derek Coleman. God, I can't believe I remembered that name. What a pull, Laminack. Good job. So that was a big man's league again. And then they got away with it again. They got away from it. Yo, what up, Alec? Good to see you, brethren. Welcome in, sir. Welcome in. And then it went from that to, you know, there was a time which I will slap the shit out of you, Jared Taylor, Kelvin Cato. Sir, somebody time out Jared Taylor. Don't. Please don't. Chuck Hayes, somebody split their timeouts between Alex and Jared Taylor. I swear to God. Both of them should be slapped, punched in the gullet. That was ridiculous. But then now we're at the 3-and-D phase. But if you think about it, right? So we're at the 3-and-D phase, and Golden State is starting to fade. And you're starting to see more success from big men who can run the floor, run the point, and shoot the three. And that would be Giannis, Joel Embiid, and Jokic. And then along comes Victor Wembanyama, who does all of that and plays defense at a high level and plays in the low block with his back to the basket some. And it's like, okay, we've transitioned from 3-and-D to big man running the court who can shoot the three. So now you got like, what are they? I don't know, 0.5. So now you've got a center running point, because they used to call Magic. He was what? Point forward. So now you got point centers. That's the new style now. That's where we're at. Go watch. You got Denver. If you watch Denver play, they make sure Jokic gets the ball to bring it up the court most of the time. Giannis, when the Bucks are struggling, Giannis is bringing the ball up the court. You cannot stop him on the run. Joel Embiid gets involved. He doesn't necessarily run point as much, and neither does Victor Wembanyama, but he can and he has. Bol Bol, just kidding. But Bol Bol can ball now. Bol Bol is like a poor man's. Bol Bol is if you ordered Victor Wembanyama on Temu. Look at it. Bol Bol can play. Is that true, Amos? Is that true? Oh, that was such a good pull. I ain't even going to lie. Thank you. Derek Coleman. What up? Can't even believe I remember that damn name. But yeah, so we might be seeing a shift. We might actually be seeing a shift here. Here is Wemby's some stats. I don't know if they have advanced stats. Oh, here we go. Shot distance right there. I don't know if I zoom in if we'll lose it. Let's see. Go away. Go away. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Shot area. So less than 8 feet. I don't know what this is. Effective field goal percentage. blocks against, field goals made, assisted. So field goals made, field goals attempted. So he shot 530. He had 537 shots less than 8 feet from the basket. And this is, here you go. So within, in the paint, non-restricted area, he had 206. Inside the restricted area, he had 396. So that's like 612 shots in the paint. 612 total shots in the paint. He had added another 190 mid-range, and then he shot 393 three-pointers. And made the 32% of those, almost 33%. So he's definitely back. What up, J-Ro? I mean, I hate when J-Ro shows up. I'm having a bad hair month. Shot McLovin. Bol Bol is not a waste of height, bro. Don't make me find some Bol Bol highlights. I'm telling you, he can ball. And I stand by what I said, J-Ro. I stand by what I said. Bol Bol is if you ordered Victor Wembanyama on Temu. I stand by it. Clip it. It's a fact. He can ball, though. He can run the court. Go look. But this is what I'm saying, man. J-Ro, I don't know if you're here for it, but I'm saying we might be seeing a shift kind of back to some old school big man basketball, but with a twist, because Wembanyama plays in the paint. He's a big man. His game is he'll put his back to the basket. We hadn't seen that since the big man days. So, but he can also knock down a three. He can also shoot the three. So we might be seeing a different kind of era, a new kind of era. And we've been kind of seeing it with some of these big men, but might be seeing the peak of it with Wembanyama coming into the league. So now that McLovin has talked shit, I got to go find some Bol Bol highlights to shut his dumb ass up. Here is no, that's too many. 17 minutes of Bol Bol highlights. Let me do top 10. 17 minutes of Bol Bol highlights is too many Bol Bol highlights. I also just like saying Bol Bol. Bol Bol. Bol Bol? Bol Bol. Bol Bol. 9 minutes of Bol Bol's craziest highlights. No. Bol Bol. Bol Bol most insane highlights. That's 9 minutes. Bol Bol 25 points. 9 minutes of Bol Bol. Bol Bol magic highlights. 6 minutes. Yeah, we'll do the best of Bol Bol. Here we go. Let me turn off the sound here. All right. And now you've forced me to do this. You have forced me to do this. There we go. Oh, you can't stop Bol Bol. You can only hope to contain him. Look at Bol Bol in the pick and roll. I wonder if they call it that. Look at Bol running the court. Look at him. Bol Bol in your face, McLovin. Suck it, nerd. Oh, not Bol. What? Come on, fam. Oh, he did not go between the legs. I'm telling you, McLovin, this dude can ball. He can ball. Oh, no, step back. Come on. McLovin, say you're sorry in the chat right now. Look at him run the court. Look at his big ass run the court, bro. That dude is 8'11". Come on, bro. I know, seriously, he's 7'13", man. That dude is tall as shit. Oh my God. Come on, fam. You have to admit it. You have to. Look at that. Get that. Give me that. Give me that. Come on. And one. Don't reach. What? Bro, this man, I'm telling you. Oh, come on, son. Don't. Oh, he got a shit blocked right back at you. He don't even need to jump. Oof. Look at that little floater. Right there. Oh, knocked it down. I'm telling you, bro. Bol Bol is nasty. That shit is crazy, dude. Now, on your own, go out and watch Bol Bol highlights. It's a whole thing. Dude. He can absolutely ball. Yo, what up, Joe Pro? That's a good point, Amos. Amos said Bol Bol would be Wemby if he didn't grow up a rich kid. Yeah, that's probably true. If he had a little more desire, but dude, he can ball, man. McLovin, bring it on, bitch. Huh? How'd you like that? Sucker. McLovin said, I'm not sorry. He's like 8 point a game, raggedy bitch. Yeah, but the shit he does with them 8 points, man. How much did he average? I don't even know. Let's look up his Bol. I don't know what he averaged a game. Handsome man too. He averaged 5 points a game. But those are the most spectacular 5 points you ever seen in your whole damn life. That's the crazy thing is he was just like, it'd be 5 points, but it'd be the most spectacular 5 points. He spent 3 years in Denver, played in 7 games his first year, 32 his second, 14 his third. Played 70 games in Orlando, started 33, averaged 9 points a game. Went to Phoenix, played in 43 last year. This past year, averaged 5 points a game. He's averaged 6 points a game for his career. Yeah. Suck on that, McLovin. He should be scoring more than that. Joe Pro said, the old heads don't want to hear this nefarious, diabolical news, but these younger big dudes are mostly foreign and grew up playing soccer. More athletic than in years past. Oh, that's very good. Same reason Olajuwon was so good. Started off a soccer player. Footwork. That's what makes them big men so good. They have fantastic footwork first. Yep. Good point, Joe Pro. Damn good point. Also, McLovin, shut up. Shut it up. Shut your whore mouth, Joe Pro. Oh, wow. That's weird. Some dude just randomly laughed at a video I posted in March of 2023 on Twitter. That's so weird. All right. Let's get back on task. What is this? Oh, that's a really good question, Titan Hugo. Damn these headlines for a moment. Titan Hugo said, Bol Bol versus Tacko Fall, 1-on-1, who wins? Ooh. Let's pull up Tacko Fall stats. Tacko Fall. Let's see. Tacko Falls is 7'6", 311 pounds. That's a big dude. Let's go over here and search for Bol Bol. Let's see. Where's my search? Well, if you're gonna be like that, let's see, Suns. There we go. Where's the players? I don't give a damn about this bullshit. Oh, here we go. Team roster. Oh man, can they make this any bigger? This is huge. Here we go. Bol Bol. Just open the damn player bio. All right. Side by side. I don't know how I feel about this. Chat, we're going to have to figure this out together. This is a tough one. This is a damn tough one. It's a good-ass question, though. Yo, what up, Mina? Oh, dude, I'm sorry to hear that. Damn, that's tough, bro. I went through the same thing last year. I feel you, brother. Hang in there, man. I feel you. McLovin said I forgot about Tacko. Yeah. So Bol Bol is 7'3", 220 pounds. All muscle. What does this say? He eats 13 pies a game. He is 7'3", 220 pounds, 24 years old. Tacko Fall is 7'6". He got 3 inches on Bol Bol, and he's 311 pounds. 3 years of experience versus Bol Bol's 4 years of experience. Bol Bol's averaged 5.2 points a game and 3 rebounds. Tacko Fall averaged 2.2 games and a game and 2.4 rebounds. Gotta go Bol Bol, man. I feel like if we looked up Tacko Fall highlights, we ain't getting the same kind of highlight reel. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Tacko Fall highlights. Yeah, there ain't nearly as shit. Oh, they're going to. Why is that in black and white? That's weird. Oh, no one cares about your little logo up front there, pal. I'll run it though because, well, you know, you're doing the Lord's work with your Tacko Fall highlights. So here we go. All right, Brent Hoops. Thanks for doing it. God, anybody that would have to sit down and run, oh, look at Tacko Fall knocking down bro, you got to call that. You got to call that. You got to call that. Swear he didn't call that. Oh, Lord. You notice all of this is mop-up duty, too, by the way. Travel. You notice all of this. Man, he storked it, too. Did you see? Oh, my God. Oh, goodness. He newborn baby deered the landing. Did you see him? Watch him wobble. Watch the wobble. What? He newborn baby deered that landing. Bol Bol would have never done that. Bol Bol would have never done that. Also, mop-up duty. All mop-up duty. That first one was 58 seconds left. He knocked down a banked 3. And then this one, same game. And that's when he, They're going crazy over there on the sidelines. Let's see what else we got. Oh, here we go. Is this the same game? I think this is a different game. Oh, wow. That was it. He got the poke steal. Okay. Oh boy. This is the highlight, huh? This is the, oh wow. Ooh, little shake and bake action. Oh, okay. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Look at that. That's great. Oh yeah. That's pretty good. Yeah, look at that block. That's awesome, man. Good for Tacko. What happened? What? Is the show over? What happened? That shit was whack, bro. That shit was whack. Oh my God. That's not even close. That wasn't even close. That was not even close. Damn all that. Interaction on old videos means there's new eyes on it. I live in a hobo camp, and I understand that. True. Taco neck. What is this? Taco neck versus Davis Mills neck. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, shit. J-Ro said, I cut Taco's hair a few times. He's the biggest human being I've ever seen in my whole life. How did you cut this man's hair, J-Ro? Did you have to like cut his hair in a 2-story building where like he sat on the first floor and you went upstairs on the balcony and then you cut his hair? Like how, bro? That's crazy to me. Did you have to like get on a ladder? Like for real? That man is 7 foot. What do we say? 7'6", 7'7", something like that. What do we say? The dude is ginormous. Where the heck did what the hell did I do with the video? I think I closed it. Yeah, I closed it. That was whack. That's crazy. Crazy. I couldn't even imagine. Like, I feel like you would at least have to, like, he'd have to sit on the floor and you'd have to stand on the counter. How do you make that happen? He's 7'6", which means if he just sat, he'd still be 6 something. You ain't the tallest cat in the world, J-Ro. I can see, I'd see, you never seen a grown ass man cut hair on his tippy toes. J-Ro just like, what? Be still, Taco. J-Ro like, you better tip me good, bro. I got creased my Air Force Ones cutting your hair on my tippy toes. I should have got me some force fields for my shoes, bro. I got big ass creases in my sneaks because of you. Big tall ass. Oh, that's so funny, dude. Oh my God, that's funny. Amos said Bol Bol moves like a basketball player. Taco probably should have taken up swinging. Swinging? What? You mean singing? Did you tell me you meant singing and not swinging? What? Oh Lord. Joe Bro said 311 pounds divided by 7'6" three. Jero. He said. Jero says straight tippy toes. I gotta feel like there's nothing more degrading to a grown ass man to be on your tippy toes the whole time. No one can take a grown man serious, especially in a barbershop. I've been to your barbershop, J-Ro. You can't talk shit with your chest out on your tippy toes. You know what I mean? You can't be trying to make your point and have an argument in a black barbershop on your tippy toes. Talking about LeBron's the GOAT. Hey, man, shut your ass up. Michael Jordan's the GOAT. Like, man, ain't nobody listening to you, bro. You're on your tippy toes. That don't matter. Who gives a shit, bro? I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. No, you don't, bro. You're on your tippy toes. Nobody's listening to you. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, my God. J-Ro left there with his calves like this big. Oh, damn. That's so funny, J-Ro. Oh, my God. That's hilarious. I bet you were like, never again. Ain't doing that. Never doing that again. That's hilarious. Oh my God, that's so funny. Golfing, could you imagine? How would you get clubs for a dude 7'6"? You'd have to put the club head on a goddamn broom handle. That's wild. All right, let's get back to our other sports headline that I pulled for you. We kind of already talked about it. Texas Tank Dell practices 3 weeks after suffering that gunshot wound, which is good news, big news. Yo, what up, Perry? Good to see you, homie. Yeah, and that's the important thing. I mean, that's the big deal about OTAs. All that other bullshit that we talked about at the beginning of the show, none of that stuff matters. Yeah, oh great, they're stretching. Oh, look at them stretch. Oh, big deal. No, the big deal of it all is that Tank Dell is out there, and I read you the quotes from D'Amico Ryans about it, and I read you the info, and that's what matters. And thank goodness the young man is okay. Thank goodness that he wasn't seriously hurt or injured or worse. And so he's back at practice, and good for him. So there's your sports headlines for the day. Now we can go a couple different directions here. Perry said, what did I miss? Well, let's see. Donna said a lot of tomfoolery. Oh boy. Let's see. How would I recap the show, Perry? Oh no, I haven't talked to Framber yet, Donna. How would I recap the show if I was doing so? Perry, it started late as hell because your boy had a initial very early phone call with a recruiter about a job in the entertainment / media business that I applied for. It's nothing serious yet. It was just a preliminary call, but it took me away from my duties and I was unable to get the show started at a reasonable hour. Or a reasonable time, which is normally what, 2:10. So we started at like 2:40. So very late compared to normal, but that was a great sign to get that call back. Second thing, I blacked out for about, 30 minutes or so. Apparently I was ranting about media members asking stupid ass questions during OTAs and what a waste of time that is. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and the all defense NBA all defense team and how he made history by being the first rookie to make first team all defense, which led us into is the NBA entering a new era where big men are back and a different kind of big man hybrid, which got us into looking at Bol Bol highlights. And then we compared Bol Bol to Tacko Fall. And then we found out our boy, J-Ro, friend of the show, has cut Tacko Fall's hair before, but had to do it on his tippy toes. And now you're all caught up. And now you know the rest of the story. There you go. You're all caught up, Perry. That's what you missed. And a lot of, as Donna said, tomfoolery, shenanigans, and dare I say, hilarity. But that's just me being biased. But welcome in, sir. Good to see you, brother. Welcome back. Yeah, Perry said, holy shit, Bol Bol highlights. Yes, bro. And they were fire. Fire. By the way, can I give a shout out, Chad? Am I allowed to do that? Can I? Let me ask the producer real quick. Hey, me, can I do a shout out real quick? No, keep the show moving. Well, kiss my ass. Let me give a shout out real quick before we get into our next topic, which will be the cover of EA Sports College Football 25, a game I loved back in the day. Loved. And I got to find the trailer. Could somebody do me a favor, by the way? Could somebody find me a link to the trailer so that I could download it? I forgot to do that again. If someone could just email, or not email, but either post it in the chat if you're a sub. If you're subscribed to the channel, you can post links and I'll grab a copy of it, or just send it to me on Twitter or whatever. And I'll grab a copy of it. So I show it. I want to show it. Yo! Nice. Hey, Talbot Cat 11, man. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the program, my friend. This is Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. Hello, good sir. How are you, Talbot Cat if that is your real name. Welcome to the show. Hope you enjoy it. This is Barry on Deck. Have a good time, sir. We try to do that. We blend sports and hilarity. Down the hall on the left is the kitchen. Please don't take any food out of the refrigerator if it doesn't have your name on it. Bathrooms are on the right. Please don't do cocaine in the bathrooms. There's a lounge on the left. No whores in the lounge. That goes for men or women. And the place closes at midnight. So just be out by then. Okay. It says link deleted. Oh, yeah. That means you're not subscribed to the channel, Alec. Shoot it to me on Twitter. Just DM it to me. Big boy. Slide into my DMs, Alec. But yeah, send it over there and I will grab it because I want to show the highlights because it's a little annoying too. Yet another rant. Oh, Chance got it. Chance got it. I got it, Alec. Chance sent it on the Twitters. Cool. All right. YouTube downloader is something I would never use. So real quick, I want to say shout out and a big ol' thank you to our boy Francisco Abarca. Sir, Francisco Abarca out here doing the Lord's work, everybody. As you know, on occasion, we will do a show on the back porch on the patio. And Alex said I am subscribed. I'll be damned. I wonder why I wouldn't let you post a link. That's highly suspicious, sir. I don't know. VIPs can post links. Gotta be a VIP. That's what it is. My bad. I thought it was subs that can. Is there a way to make it to where subs can post links, or is it only VIPs? I don't know. I just work here. My bad, Alec. I didn't set him up. Chan, shut up. I thought it was subs. I don't know. I'm old. I'm almost 50. What do you want from me? My bad, Alec. I should just make you a VIP just because now. I done screwed that all up. I'll do that secretly. Just don't tell anybody. Yeah, 8,800 more points to VIP. Come on, Chris. Let's get it. What did Clarence say? Probably nothing important. What did Clarence say? Did I miss something from Clarence? Not a damn thing. Yep, don't see shit. I think Alex confused Chan with Clarence, and that's racist. All right, it's hot in here. So I just want to say thank you to Francisco Abarca. So as you guys know, occasionally last Wednesday of the month, and also other random days, I will get out on the back patio, smoke a cigar, and have some whiskey, and shoot shit with a guest on this fine, fair program. And in doing so, we have a good time. Cisco was like, hey, I want to reach out to, because up here, I live up in the Spring/Woodlands area, and just north of here by about 10 minutes or so in Conroe. Well, it's not technically Conroe, but up off of 242. Dandy Dan said, I'm only 40,000 away from VIP. So close. But off of 242, which is about 10 minutes away, maybe 15-ish. There's a Cigars International. Big place. Super nice. Kind of expensive, but very nice. Great humidor. Huge humidor. Fantastic bar. In fact, I went there a couple weeks ago when we lost power for the day and just worked from there. Well, Francisco's like, hey, do you mind if I reach out and ask them if you could do a show instead of doing it on the patio? Do a show there instead. I was like, man, I don't give a shit because my dumb ass ain't gonna do it. I forget. I get busy. I'm scared. I don't know why I'm scared. I just, fear of rejection, imposter syndrome, 1,000 other reasons why I would never do it. He was like, oh, I don't give a shit. I'll do it. I was like, yeah, do it. I mean, I don't care. They're gonna say no or probably ignore the email. Well, they got back to him and we're like, yeah, set it up. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. I want to thank Francisco for reaching out, and it's not a done deal. It's certainly not a done deal. And what I would love to do eventually is move that into a sponsorship deal. Because, yeah, I mean, I would love to go and do a show there, but more importantly, it would be fantastic if they would pay for the, what's it called? Promotion. Because I have a place to do it, so eventually it would be great to pay for the advertising and promotion of the show, but also a really cool place to do a live podcast / show. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know what their bandwidth is like, but Cisco set it up. They agreed. A very cool thing. I couldn't believe it. It's even in the works, and it's all thanks to Francisco. So badass. I'm so excited about it. A really cool thing that hopefully we can make happen for this show. And I would love to be able to not do these shows at the end of the month on the patio anymore and start doing these shows at Cigars International. How cool would that be? Amazing. Yeah, Cisco's the best, man. He is, I mean, you want to talk about a dude. He is so cool. That dude is the best. Mark's had been there for an event, chill spot. Very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah. Perry says Cisco definitely a people person. Did you go out there, Perry? Did you end up following through and going out and staying in the yurt? The yurt. Let them do work. Yeah. Cisco's the best. All right. I had a delivery on a couple weeks ago to some cigar shop bar in Old Town Spring. Oh, did they make their own? Old Town Spring. Was it their own? I've been to a cigar shop in Old Town Spring, but they made like their own cigars. It's the only one I could think of. No, this one is way up off 242. Real nice. Huge place. Huge. All right, let's get to this. Hold on. Hold the phone, people. Hold the dang phone. Oh, okay. It's it. Got it. Got it, don't you know? Got it. All right, so Amy said, that was me. The wife got sick, have to reschedule. I'm so racist. Jesus Christ. Oh, Perry said, nah, but it's definitely in the plans. I knew one of you asked. Look, tell me, chat, is this... That's Perry. That's Amos. Come on. They look nothing alike. I am so racist. Jesus Christ. I mean, to be fair, I confused Alex Villanueva and Uriel Villanueva. I confused Jared Taylor and PP Dubs. Donna said worlds apart. Yeah, I know, Donna. That was... Shit. Shut up, Alex. Jay said, I don't know if they make their own, but I only went to the front door to drop off food. Oh, gotcha. Jobo said, my screen is small. My eyes aren't great. All you fools look alike. Perry said, I'm over it. Oh, God damn it. Who was it? Oh, The other one that I always confuse, we had 2 black Terrences for the longest. And boy, you talk about fucking me up. It's bad enough that we got 2 black dudes from the New Orleans area or have ties to Louisiana at least. That fucks me up in the mentals anyways. But then we had 2 black Terrences. Forget it. I was just like, oh hell, shit. And we got two Mexican dudes named Villanueva. Like, why is everybody like, oh my God, come on. Why is everybody fucking with the white man? Huh? Everyone's messing with the white man. They're like, here's what we'll do. Here's 2 black dudes from Louisiana, which really shouldn't matter. And then they're like, here's 2 Mexicans named Villanueva. Fuck. Here's 2 black dudes named Terrence. God damn it. Justin, I ain't gonna lie. I called Justin Jamal once, but I swear to God, when we first started, I used to confuse. Two black Terrences from Beaumont, thank you. Really? So we had 2 black dudes from Louisiana. We had 2 black Terrences from Beaumont. Yeah, thank you, Dubs. We had 2 Mexican Minas, 2 Mexican Villanuevas. And just so we're clear, my racism doesn't just stop at other races. It's also with white people. I'm racist against white people because the reason I call Justin Jamal is I used to confuse Jared Taylor and Justin Swinford. I used to call Jared Justin and Justin Jared. Basically what I'm saying is, guys, I'm a fucking idiot, okay? And it has nothing to do with race. I'm just stupid. Right, Justin, I used to confuse you and Jared. That is a fact. That is a fact. It took me forever to try to get everyone straight. I mean, I used to say, too, it's one of me, and there, at one point, there was hundreds of you. Hundreds of you. And the fact that, like, look, I ain't gonna lie. For example, Justin and Jared, very similar looking in my eyes. Very similar looking. Okay, it's 2 white guys that look like they both were backup dancers for NSYNC. Okay, what do you want me to tell you? What do you want me to tell you? I don't know what to say. Amos said, wait, Villanueva is a Mexican name? I thought it was Salvadorian. Well, who's the racist now, Amos? Honestly, I don't know if it's Mexican or not. I just assumed it was. Oh, fuck. Yeah, Chan, I used to mix you up with Juggalo Trey all the time. Are you fucking kidding me? No one used to get confused with Juggalo Trey. Amos said, shit, I quite possibly be Joe Pro almost. Or Perry. God damn it! I literally just did it again in the middle of doing it. And I'm not even drunk. Oh, Jesus Christ. Flip said there's no time to distinguish all Hispanics. Y'all call us all Mexican. That's hilarious. That's like my buddy's son, Tran. Uriel said Mexican on my end. Thank God. I needed that win right now, Uriel. I really did. I needed that win so bad, especially when I just called Perry Amos again. Oh, thank God I needed that win. Let's talk about that some more because I am fucking flailing over here. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Are they gone yet? Is the show over? For fuck's sake. Joe Rose said, I'm stunned how well Barry keeps track of whom is from where and which teams they like. It's impressive. It is not easy, Joe Bro. And obviously, I'm not as good at it as one might think. And it's tough. I mean, I do pretty good. I mean, obviously, I know who Perry is and who Amos is, but I do get them confused, just like I confused Jared Taylor and Justin Swinford and Alex and Uriel Villanueva and who else did it? Yes. But I do remember the fan bases for the most part. Bianna said Barry calls all Asians Chinese. That's funny. Sun Tran does a good joke about that where he's like, yeah, I'm from he's born in Canada. But you guys can or as a lot of you would say, Chinese or something like that. It's funny. Alex said, wait, that's the one I bought. I don't know what that means. Oh, Alex said, yeah, my birth certificate says white. That's funny. Oh, thank you, Joe Pro. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Also, very true if you've ever seen The Fellas. Very true. Very, very true. The Mina brothers. Yeah, also that. And they're not even brothers. They're like cousins. Yeah, I get confused a lot. And I have a terrible memory. So it's very surprising that I can remember everybody's teams. You know what I mean? So, okay, let's get to this. We didn't get to the college football stuff, but Donna wants to talk Framber Valdez. So let's talk Framber Valdez real quick, because we do need to get to it, and then we'll get to the EA stuff, because she's got to get to Pilates. Damn it. Donna, express your disgust. The floor is yours, because I'm telling you right now, first of all, let's be honest about it. Sometimes it's just not your night, right? Sometimes you just go and the wheels fall off. I want to pull up the box score because I want to look at something, show you something, talk about something. But I think the first thing that comes to mind when you watch last night, when you see something, and to be sure, good on the boys in orange and blue for putting up a fight in the ninth and making it interesting and hanging in there. But man, that fifth inning, to be up 6-1, and when it got to 6-4, it was like, okay, it's fine. There's no reason to panic. And the problem then becomes, do you leave him out there and let him get out of the inning? Do you go get him? In hindsight, it's easy to say you should have gone and got him. But it's Framber. And since he's been back, outside of his first start back, really, he's pitched his ass off. He's really pitched well since he's been back. Oh, up until last night anyways. Let me pull up this. Here is let's see. Here is his game log. So he went out April 2nd, and then he comes back. Or no, he went out April. Yeah, sorry. Wait, what am I missing here? Yeah, so he went out April 2nd. He comes back April 28th, goes 5 innings and gives up 2 earnings. Yeah, it was the second start. So May 4th, he goes 5 innings and gives up 5 earned runs. Not terrible. And then 7 innings, 2 earned runs, 7 innings, no earned runs. So everything seems to be going well. Gets the Ernie down to 2.95. And then last night, again, the wheels come off, just like they did on May 4th. But the question becomes, if you're Joe Espada, yep, Perry, nobody wants to listen to me. The question becomes, if you're Joe Espada, how much do you trust your bullpen at that point? How taxed are they? Remember, we're in the midst of this really long run of games. And it's Framber, right? This isn't spaghetti. This isn't Hunter Brown. This is Framber. This was the ace before you went and got Verlander back. So, do you trust Framber or do you trust your middle relievers at this point, based on what we've seen so far this season? And you still had a lead at that point. And what I was trying to see, because I don't remember, because obviously my memory isn't great, was how many outs did they have? None. Oh, no, they had one. So Calhoun singled to right, Neto walked, and then you got a strikeout. So, yeah, you had the Neto walk, little bit of control problems, but then he comes back and gets the strikeout. So one away, first and second, ground ball pitcher. You're a ground ball away from getting out of the inning, right? But then he gives up the home run, and you're like, ooh, that's very uncharacteristic of Framber, but no big deal. So then you give up the home run. He gets a ground out, single, but you're still like, hey, there's 2 outs in the inning. Ground ball pitcher. There's no way Framber, one, you're not thinking there's no way he's going to give up another home run. Could he give up a single? Sure. But it's first and second. If he gives up a single or something like that, maybe a C&I single through the splits the difference in first, short and third or something like that. Yeah, maybe so. But you're not thinking that he's going to give up another 3-run Jimmy Jack. He's just not thinking that with Framber. If that was Hunter Brown, you're like, oh shit, go get him. You got to get him out with a lead. Not Framber. So I'm not, first I want to say I don't fault Joe Espada. Now down 7-6, maybe you go pull him. But Adele hit the home run. They go down 8-6. Calhoun grounds out. He gets out of the inning. Damage is done at that point, though. So I don't necessarily fault Joe Espada. But the question becomes, what happened? And I would be curious to see ground ball to fly ball ratio for Framber in the game, Framber in the game and lately. And I don't have those metrics. Let's see. There we go. Ground balls. So there it is. He was rolling, right? So you look here in this game where he imploded, it was 9-11 ground balls to fly balls. That's not good. And that's why he gave up the 5 earnings. But then he comes back 18-5, 13-1. That's the Framber we know. That's the Framber you expect, right? When he's going good, that's what you see. Again, here's a 4 2/3 of an inning, 3 earned runs is not great, and the ratio's okay, 8-3. It's but then 6-6, uncharacteristic. He didn't pitch bad though, but that's in Colorado. You're going to give up a ton of fly balls in Colorado. I don't care where you are. 15-6. That's still a lot of fly balls, but the ratio is good there over 7 innings. But last night, 9 ground balls, 2 fly balls. Ratio is there. It was just, to me, To me, well, I'm just talking about the outs, right? I'm just talking about what they track. Yeah, obviously the home runs are fly balls. But I'm just saying the ratio here that they track as separate stats. What's TBF? Oh, batters faced. I think what this was a freak inning. It happens. I mean, we've seen it with tons of pitchers. You see JV go out and just blow up, and you're like, whoa, what was that? This is a very weird thing. It's a freak thing, and it happens. What I do like is, unfortunately, it happened with one of your better pitchers in this series, but you still have the opportunity to win this series, but you're going to have to go out and win the next 2 games. But you still have that opportunity. Now, I don't know what the next 2 pitching matchups look like. Let's see. Let's look up the schedule. And it is Javier and Canning and Brown and Anderson. Brown scares the absolute shit out of me. I wish Urquidy would hurry the hell up. Yeah, Canning with a 5.2 ERA, Javier. So that's definitely big time advantage. Astros. I imagine this is big time advantage. Angels with Brown trotting out there with his big ass 7s. Yeah, Anderson with a 2.72, huge. So you got your work cut out for you in that rubber game, because that's exactly what I think it's going to be. That final game on 5/22, that's that rubber game. So they got their work cut out for them if they want to win that series, but they absolutely can. Alex said he kept shaking off Diaz and did his own thing. But up until that moment, it was working though. And sometimes, man, pitchers, that's the thing. Like, I would tend to agree with you, Alex, if we were talking about him shaking off Maldi. I don't know what I think about Diaz, though. You know what I mean? I don't know what I think about Diaz behind the plate yet. I haven't seen enough of him calling games to what I think of his game plan. Well, that's fine that he said it himself, but sometimes they know, man. And sometimes you just don't execute. So, what punk is he really going to get? I don't know what that means. I don't know. I mean, that's why it was somebody said in Maldi we trust. That's that thing where we go back to what I talked about earlier. If Framber is shaking off Diaz, there's something going on there. I'd be curious. I'd love to know how often that happened between him and Maldi. When they would put a game plan together, I'd be curious to know how often did they go into an inning like that where Framber would be like, Because I guarantee you what would have happened is Maldi would have got his ass up and walked out into the mound and left his mask on and chewed his ass out. And be like, what are you doing? So again, even if he admitted, yeah, I kept shaking him off, Maldi wouldn't have let that shit happen. So let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see. Chat's been busy. At least you didn't call me Amos on my birthday. That's so true, bro. I was really like, you cannot accidentally call him Amos today. You will screw that up. Oh, Dada said that son of a bitch changing the game plan he had with pitching coach and Diaz. Screw him. It's selfish. Well, no, I didn't know that. I didn't hear, see, or know that him and the pitching coach and Diaz came up with a game plan and he altered it. That's different. Now, that's a different thing altogether. It's one thing to be in the heat of battle and you have a feel for things and the catcher says, all right, here's what I think we should do in this situation. And you go, no, I'd rather throw this. And maybe the catcher says, well, look, we got this. We've got first and second. Let's stick with our bread and butter and throw, let's just throw outside sinkers and just get these ground balls. No. I want to bust them up and in with this fastball. That's a disagreement in the moment. But if you have a whole ass game plan that you abandon, now that is very much different. I wasn't aware of that. That's huge. That's very much a different thing altogether, Donna. You're right there. Yeah, Joe Pro said, "Ooh, Miss Donna's getting salty." That's very different. Yeah, Perry said, "Why change the game plan when you're dealing?" Hell yeah, when you mess with the W for sure. Chris said, "I'm just glad it was Framber's fault because I thought it was my fault for tuning in." Joe Pro said, "So long as he never does it again and has learned his lesson, I forgive him. Sometimes you have to be humbled." Flip said, "My bet is overweight and overthrowing was why he struggled early." But that's just it, Flip. He wasn't struggling until mid-fifth when he decided to change the game plan. Framber damn near set the league for quality starts a couple years ago. Yep. Maldi has a worse batting average than Abreu. True, what Framber doesn't try the shit with Maldi. That's my point. That is my point, Perry. There was that level of trust and respect. And again, that was kind of what I was saying when I made that point and put the video out that I got so much flack for, and people were like, that's bullshit. But those guys on that staff weren't going to disrespect Maldi like that. Framber wasn't going to just abandon a game plan that Maldonado and him sat down and came up with together. He knew better, because halfway through doing that, Maldi would have marched his ass out to that mound and be like, what in the fuck are you doing, mijo? Stop this shit. And slapped him upside the head and walked off. And that would have been the end of that. And Diaz ain't doing that. He doesn't have the command or the respect to do that yet. And that's the problem. And that's some of those intangibles that he doesn't have. Yo, Monster Plexi, Monster PLXYZ. If that is your real name. Thank you for the follow, sir. Much appreciated. Or ma'am. Whatever. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. This is Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. My last name is not on deck. It's Laminack. But welcome in. The Sports Talk Entertainment Show. We have a good time. We're almost done. We usually start about 2 p.m. Central Time, Houston time. That's where I'm based out of. And we usually go until about 5 o'clock. So, yeah, stop by early if you're into sports and hilarity. We do both here. We do a lot of hilarity and some sports. We're doing sports right now. Let's see. Remember when I asked about a mound visit, someone should have said I'm on track. Agree with Donna. Follow the game plan. I didn't like his facial expressions during that inning. He went rogue. All I'm saying is, if you ain't live chatting Astros games with Donna on the Discord, you're missing out. Agree with that too, Joe Pro. It is fun. Eric said Framber, Diaz, and Espada all said Framber just went away from the game plan. Very interesting. Shouldn't you add the homers to fly balls? Yep, we got to that. Anybody but Hunter Brown. What's Grinky up to? He just kept shaking. Framber said it himself in that inning. So that's what I was saying, though. Doesn't matter. Uh-oh. But Alex, that was the 5th when the wheels fell off. Yeah. How many games does it usually take how many games does it usually take for a pitcher to gel to his new catcher? Don said, curious about that, Barry. Yeah, that's a good question, Titan Hugo. It depends, man. It really depends. And I mean, Framber has experience with Diaz, but it's not about necessarily gelling with the catcher per se. I mean, there is a chemistry thing to be sure. I think and I'm not necessarily talking about that when I'm talking about missing Maldi. What I mean by that across the board with this pitching staff, what I mean by that is Maldi commanded respect, right? Framber doesn't do that with Maldi behind the plate. Because again, and I repeat it, he walks out there, slaps him upside the head. What are you doing? This was not the game plan. Stop this shit. Because he does it on the first home run when they go from 6-1 to 6-4. He goes out and goes, well, you proud of yourself? We had a 5-run lead, and now it's a 2-run lead because your ass had to deviate from the game plan. So lock it up, knock this shit off. Let's get back on track. So-and-so is up, and he gets his card out, and he goes, so-and-so is up, and this is what we're throwing. Quit going off script. Don't shake me off anymore. We're throwing him this, and this. Got it? And he looks him in the eyes, and Framber has to look him in the eyes and go, got it, good. And they go back, and that's the end of it. Diaz doesn't have that, and that's the big intangible and difference that's missing. And it's not about gelling with the pitcher or the chemistry necessarily. It's about respect, and it's about a commanding presence and a veteran presence. And Diaz just isn't there yet. I'm not saying he won't be or can't be, but he just doesn't have that yet. And I will say this, I didn't hear all the post game, so I wasn't aware of all that. But I will say you could tell on Yaner Diaz's face, there was something up. He was definitely disappointed. I had the sound down because I was working, but watching his post game, I was like, ooh, he looks distraught. So, hey, appreciate you, Mark G. Oh, Donna, you're the best. Of course I'm going to let you vent. Of course. Alex said, I think the pitching coach went out there right before the last home run. Yeah, I was watching it late, so that very well could have been the case. Eric said, it's like Verlander throwing 10 straight fastballs and then giving up the home run. They need to stop being selfish and trust Diaz. But that's also something that Diaz has to earn, right? And I know, and we got to get out of here in just a second, but I do think Diaz has to earn that. And so you're saying, well, how does Diaz earn that? He earns that by doing exactly what Maldi would have done in that moment, because he would have earned it from Framber, I hate that, but he also would have earned it by all of the other pitchers watching him do that. He would have earned it by his pitching coach watching him do that. Joe Espada, I mean, the whole team knew what the game plan was, and they all knew Framber was going off script, right? So if Diaz is the one, not the pitching coach, but if Diaz is the one to go time and walk out and go, the fuck are you doing? Because remember, let's go back to when Maldi was here. You guys knew this, and you could see it, and I remember this vividly all the time. Do you remember how often when the wheels would start to come off? A lot of times Maldi would go out by himself, but there are times when Maldi would stop and he would look to the dugout. He would call time, stand up, and start walking to the mound, and that's when someone would come out of the dugout and meet there. And that was Maldi saying, you need to get your ass out here. So again, that was that leadership, but I think that was a moment for Diaz to grab the reins and say, I think somebody said in the chat, I'm the captain now. So I can be that guy. And so it's disappointing if all of this was true. Hey, what up, Jacob? If all of this is true, that Maldi went off script and the pitching coach knew it, and Diaz knew it, and Framber knew it, and everybody in that dugout knew it, Joe Espada knew it, if everybody knew it, and Diaz just sat behind the plate and let it happen and watched it happen, he blew a golden opportunity to take the reins and take a step up in the eyes of that pitching staff and the rest of this team to become a leader. That's a moment. That's a moment where you become a leader. Do you remember? I'll remind you of this and then we'll go. Do you remember when Carlos Correa became a leader? It was back in the day when Framber used to... Remember when Framber was crazy Framber? And the wheels would start to come off? And this was actually when Maldi wasn't here. Maybe it was. But there was a time. There was a moment. And I remember it vividly. It was the first time I ever saw Carlos Correa lose his shit. He walked to the mound. He calls time. He walks to the mound. And he just starts losing his shit with Framber. It was a crucial game. They had a lead. And Framber was choking it away. And Carlos Correa had never done it before. He stopped. He walked up to Framber, called time, and he chewed his ass out in front of everybody. He chewed his ass out in front of the fans, in front of God, but more importantly, in front of the rest of the team. And he walked back to shortstop, and Framber got out of the inning. And that was a moment that Carlos Correa seized and became a leader on the team. Because everyone saw it, and it mattered. And it mattered at that moment. And that was crucial and critical and important for Carlos Correa to step up and become a leader, and he did. And that mattered because then, after the cheating scandal, the real big vocal leader on this team was Carlos Correa. Because they trusted him to be the leader. Because he had already done it. So that was a moment for Diaz to do the same thing, and he didn't do it. Hopefully, he will take advantage of it next time. I hope. We'll see. All right. I didn't get to the rest of your chats. Yeah, my bad. But I appreciate. Hey, what up, Jacob? Yes, no, Alex. I actually didn't get to it. Donna wanted to get to Framber's blow up inning, and we got to that. But it will. I promise you. Oh shit, Dustin will be here tomorrow. If Dustin cancels, it'll be the first thing we do. If not, Alec, swear to you on everything holy. First thing we do Thursday, first sports topic we get to will be the trailer. Promise you. Got it? Hey man, thanks to everybody for the kind words about the show today. Much appreciated. Joe Pro, thank you. Alex, thank you. Uriel, thank you. They do. Alex said, I think now they have a limit on how many times catchers can go out there. Yeah, of course. But if ever there was a time to go out there, when you go from a 6-1 game to a 6-4 game, that's the time. Especially when the reason you went from 6-1 to 6-4 is because you know he has deviated from the game plan, and everybody on the team knows. And it's your chance to take the reins and become the de facto leader of the pitching staff. Yes. That's the time to take a mound visit, for sure. That's a critical moment in the game, and a critical moment for you as a leader of the pitching staff. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't confirmed with Dustin yet, but that's the plan. Dustin Sims going to join me, hopefully, on the patio for some whiskey, cigars, and a hell of a good time for 3 hours. Yep. Game time tonight, 7 o'clock. Go Astros. We'll see. Should be a good one. Christian Javier, hopefully rebounds for the boys in blue. So, until then, do me 3 favors, everybody. Be safe. Be kind. And the most important, love each other. See y'all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. All right. I don't know. Are we rating anybody? Let's see. I'm going to run it again. I just want to see if there's anybody. I keep forgetting to look. I always forget. We've got to look. Dadgummit. We got to look. We never do. All right, I'll just let you guys get out of here. All right, love you guys. And he's making a YouTube video.